So, welcome to All Powers from Within. My name is Ishwar. I help people expand their consciousness and accomplish any goal beyond their wildest dreams. Now, in this video, I want to give you a technique, a way in which mainly, first of all, you would be able to accomplish things that, any kind of instant resolve which you find maybe you've been longing to be able to get around to make any kind of progress, or maybe it's something like breaking lifelong addiction to something. For many years you've been addicted to something, or maybe it's a resolve where you want to radically change your life, whatever it is. It also depends what you consider a big thing. What might be a big thing for me may not be a big thing for you, and the other way around as well. Maybe for some people, just to ask someone out is a big thing. Maybe to someone, to reconcile, to say sorry is a big thing. Whatever it is, no matter what it is, it's, if you think it's, you kind of see it like it's being resisting too long, as if it might as well be sometimes the glass ceiling mentality. But anyway, so no matter what, something that you find resistance to, that you find like there's no way you get on to make progress, not only to decide. Here's a technique, which is a combination, a type of meditation technique, one of these hand gestures in yoga, and also it's a relaxation technique. But overall what this does is it imprints deep into your subconscious mind the idea that you want to accomplish, and it also helps you visualize as if it's already accomplished. And you need a tiny little bit of lung capacity for this. That's for granted. Like, if you have too much like sleep apnea, if you struggle, you need puffers all the time, all this kind of stuff, it might be a little bit tricky, because with this you need you have to be consistent, and therefore you skip a couple of nights. You need to start over altogether. Okay, but anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. There's, as I said, there's the relaxation part, there is an exhalation part, which is the first thing. And then there's the concentration part, which is what embeds the whole thing into your subconscious mind. And also there's the concentration. Okay, so you need to have, you should be able to write it on a card or just a piece of paper or whatever. You should be able to put it into words, just in one sentence, your dream or your goal, your further goal, like your yet to accomplish thing, which you always can. Even if you give up on one thing, like you get back to it, try again. So you write that down, or maybe have it in your own mind, kind of like putting it into words is more than enough. There is the hand gesture, which I suggest you get a little bit of practice before you get into it. The hand gesture is, you put your little finger at the base of the thumb, okay, do a little bit of pressure, and your index finger and your ring finger have to touch together in both the hands, like this, okay, like this. Make sure you are familiar with this. And after that, for this specific thing, this hand gesture has a lot of benefits, and it's great for relaxation, and at the same time it is great for any hair related issues you might have. Okay, so you do this, and then this is how you go about it. You write the sentence just before you're about to knock out. Just lie down on your bed, take a deep breath, and more than the deep breath, you have to exhale it with your eyes closed completely. Totally, you exhale the whole thing. There's not tiny little bit of air left. And then once that happens, you should hold it out at least 3 seconds. If you have a robust lung capacity, you hold it out for as long as you can comfortably, without drowning yourself, obviously. And then when it is about to, when you need to inhale, you say that sentence to yourself: I've accomplished this. It's not that I'm trying to get this, whatever. You just say, I've accomplished this. I've manifested this house. I've got this house. My business is thriving, or I'm a successful entrepreneur with this net worth or this turnover or whatever. So after that, as you exhale, while you say that, you put these two fingers together and keep them on your chest with your hands just laying there. You should be able to ideally be able to hold your hands in this posture for about 12 minutes at least. Okay, if you can't, then it's probably going to take a few more. Maybe it might take months to accomplish. And another key thing, as you are so deep into concentration, although you've already done this hand gesture, maybe you just collide, you hurt yourself, or maybe your too much focus goes into these tips and so on. So you need to know, if you only touch the two middle fingers together, like this or like this or like this, anyway, that's more than enough. But what you're doing when you're lying down like this is you are putting your concentration, besides the goal in the background, you're also feeling the way your chest comes in and out as you inhale and exhale. Okay? There might be quite a bit of information kind of crammed in here. You may have questions, you may need to practice a little bit and find out more, or maybe do some alterations, whatever it is. You can ask me in the comments, and like and subscribe, and talk to you soon.